Welcome back to Sakura Beach. After this, I have enough full backlog so I can go on vacation tomorrow. All these past 3 episodes have been in one sitting. I'm going away to my grandparents over Easter break, or spring break as you people call it. We have it because it's the Easter holiday. I don't know if it works like that for everyone. But I need backlog. I actually want to record things now that this stupid thing is actually working. So let's get right back into it. I woke up late today. No one snuck in during the night, really? I have to say that it's been forever since I've got a good night's sleep. Well, I'm confused about. He took the small bedroom. If this bed is the small one, what the hell kind of bed did the girls have? I had to study really hard for the upcoming exams. Though I haven't told anyone yet, what I want to do is become an astrophysicist. No one could have possibly thought about that, ever. Since I love space so much, why not dedicate myself to understanding it? Although, the study material is pretty brutal. I'm glad I got the chance just to... I'm glad I got the chance to relax though. It's going to be straight back to studying when I get back. No, I'm skipping. No, bad. No, okay. No! I'm trying to hit space and I'm hitting alt next to it instead. Now that I think about it, I haven't spent much time with either Yumi or Momoko lately. Oh well, that's the point of this trip. And I'll have all the time in the world after exams to catch up with them. Since I slept in late, I wonder if they're still here. Heading to the room, I make sure to knock as loud as I can on the door. Is there anyone here? Hello? No answer, just like last time. I make sure to knock, then double knock. Alright, I'm certain there's no one here now. So now's my chance to get back all of the snacks they stole earlier. I best tread lightly though. As I slowly open the door, the lights blind me for a moment. My vision clears and... oh no. Ayumi stands in front of me with her back turned. From this angle, I find that I have a really clear view of her panties. A pair of cute pink ones. I find that my tongue starts fumbling over itself. It slowly bends over to pick something up. Where'd I put my swimsuit? It has to be around here somewhere. She gets on all fours where she searches the ground, creating a rather interesting pose from my perspective. Why could you wear that other pair today? Would you say you like something so shameless? And if I can't see her face, I know she's blushing. She hasn't turned around yet. Maybe she doesn't know I'm here. Close the door and she'll never. She turns back, looking towards the door. Maybe I left it over there. I swear Momoko leaves the room and as such yet. Trailing off, she begins to realize what's happening. She slowly stands up, her face a mixture of shock and anger. Seiji? Her voice is more of a monster scroll than speech. You had best explain yourself right now. I'm sorry, I wasn't confirmed. How is this not on purpose? You didn't even knock before you entered the room. She desperately tries to cover herself up. What did you see? What did you see? I didn't see anything! That's when I notice something terrible. Amy looks down at herself in horror. Oh no, don't tell me what I'm wearing this. Her panties begin to slide down her legs. As a surreal moment, it feels like I'm staring into the sun. I heard it here first, folks. Ladies' vaginas are the sun. This is something that will be permanently seared into my brain. Of course it is. No! No! She lets out the wail of despair. This is bad. Really bad. I have to close the door before she... You're getting away with that easily, you disgusting pervert! Divine punishment! She throws a pillow at me. This doesn't seem like such a terrible punishment, It's only pillow right, it shouldn't dunk. As it hits me in the face, I suddenly remember something. These girls throw pillows really hard. I swear I hear something snap in my neck as I'm blown out of the room. Don't ever speak to me again! The door slams shut as my vision fades into darkness. Can someone explain why are these girls so fucking deaf? He asked her, he knocked like 5 times, and she didn't notice. When I wake up, I feel like I remember saying something that I shouldn't have. What could I possibly have been? I walked into the room and then something happened. Good morning, Seiji. It's fun how you were sleeping out here. You must have been really tired. Anything happened while I was gone? Nothing I can remember! Speaking of which, Ayumi emerges from the room when she hears Momoko. Good morning, Momoko. Are you two hiding something from me? Nope. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. I don't remember! Ayumi flashes me a withering look. What's she bad about now? Okay, I'll believe you. What do you have to do? What would you like to do today, Seiji? We could go get ice cream. Or you could show me some more of your secret places. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Secret place. Get it? Secret place. It's you and me. Hold on, you're forgetting about me. It's not going anywhere when I'm not going. I have to keep an eye on him after all. There's no telling what this pair would do if he were left alone. I'm glad you think so highly of me! Okay, Papyrus. This is definitely what Papyrus would say. I'm just stating the truth. Oh? Still pretending that you aren't going for your own reasons, Ayumi? Ayumi seems to grow red and looks like she's about to faint. Please don't suggest such an absurd thing. Don't suggest such absurd things. I was going to change the subject. So, what beach would you like to visit today? I think somewhere waves would be nice for a change. I agree. Somewhere fun. With more people. I know just the beach to visit then! Show me loads of girls in bikinis. You can do it, Seiji. You can do it. We're so lucky to have you as a guide, Seiji. Even though you're making the habit of being a pervert. Does you don't have luck though? If you don't know we walk in there by mistake, you can use that! That's not the point, idiot. We shouldn't have to lock the door in the first place. You live in a hotel. Don't leave the fucking room unlocked. Do you want to be robbed and raped? I'm sorry you should have some kind of faith in people, but there's terrible people out there. If you're in the hotel, most hotels do this by default, that they lock the door unless you have the key to enter the room, aka staff and the owner of the room. You should not have the door open so just anyone can walk in. Especially young girls. That's also besides the point. Maruka just ignores her phone. So, Seiji, what would you like to do when we get back? I have no idea! A hotel doesn't have a pool, you know! What did you say? Might be gonna go there and try to teach Ayumi how to swim! You idiot! The lessons you gave me yesterday will be more than... Don't do this. You cannot officially swim. This is something I agree with. It's the Swedish definition. I'm pretty sure it's different other places. 200 meters. The reason it's specifically 200 meters. If you can swim 200 meters, you can most of the time swim more. Not infinitely fast, but you can swim longer. If it's just 100 meters and then you're so exhausted you can't continue, you can't swim longer. 200 meters, when you reach that point, you need you have good enough technique most of the time, unless you go like go complete brute force and determination the whole way. It's possible, but you can almost always get longer than 200 meters if you can swim 200 meters by itself. You can still be tired after 200 meters, but you can keep going. If you think you can swim because you can manage to do like just stroke with legs and some stroke with arms, you're not done. You can handle yourself in a pool, but seriously learn how to swim, it's useful. So you're telling me that you'll learn how to swim in just a day? Come on, Ayumi, wouldn't you like to have some one-on-one time with Seiji? Oh, one-on-one time? That just sounds so... So what? Nothing, you fool. Well, I can do it anytime you want to, Yumi. If you actually... God damn it. If you actually do it! Well, I wouldn't want you to go to the pool alone. There might be dangerous people there after all. I have to keep an eye on you. I fucked up her voice there. The only people I ever saw swimming there was a group of girls! That means dangerous people, just so you know. Girls? Don't know that you've been perming on them too. What haven't you been telling us, Seiji? How well do you know these girls? I don't know them at all! I just saw them swimming! I knew when I last go! I knew when I last looked! And when did you last look? This morning! Seiji, I know you're becoming an adult and all, but you really shouldn't perm on strangers like... He looked at people in a pool. How jealous can you be? And why are you clinging your shirt to your chest or your stomach? So your chest just stand out. Look at her! He's trying to make them stand out. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but just pointing it out. It should at least be someone you know. I don't think that's a good idea either! Typical. You only care when you get punished for it. Hello? You're a villain of the worst sort, Seiji. One is probably punished, sooner or later. Why do you talk like a superhero? Oh, it's from your face. In a blur, Ayumi shoulder attackers Momoko before she can finish speaking. Sorry, I bumped into you. Are you okay, Momoko? Oh my, I don't think she'll wake up until we get to the beach. How very unfortunate. You didn't look very apologetic about it! Of course I'm sorry, you stupid fool. Stupid fool is redundant! Wrecked! Wrecked! That's the best response! Shut up and help me carry her. Yeah, we're keeping going. We're finally back here. Okay, music sounded like was something goofy happening. Then it became normal, relaxing. We decided to go somewhere a bit more populated today. I can only hope that neither of them acts strangely while we're here. Given how they've been acting over the last day or so, I don't think I'm going to be so lucky. So what should we do today? Ayumi, did you pack that beach ball? What beach ball? You never told me about a beach ball! Come on, surely you remember, right? We did plan to bring it after all, didn't we? An awkward moment of silence passed. Oh well, we can just do something else. Seems like nothing can upset Momoko. This is why I like her. She's cheerful. She has boobs. She's showing off her boobs. It looks nice. And then we have... What the hell happened to your eye? Like this one is round and this one is longer and more stretched. I know that's perspective, but look at her. She looks like a derp face. It's like the OO face. In the tiny O dot big O. This is tiny one, this is big one. Or like a zero there. A sandcastle? Yeah, I want to make one while we're here. Can we, Seiji? Sure! I made heaps in my time! Make the grandest sandcastle that this beach has ever seen! Don't think that's a bit ambitious, idiots. I can say that it'll be the best that this beach has ever seen. Can you stop being such a Debbie Downer, please? You should always aim for the stars, Yumi! Let me guess, you're going to insult space now. Yeah, we'll make it as big as we can. I'll have stairs and a throne room and fortifications. If there's one thing that I always admire about Momoka, it's that she always puts enthusiasm into everything she does. I wish I had as much energy as her. I guess if you're both going to help it, join in too. It'll be fun, Ayumi. Of course you should join in. Like we played together years ago. I think I vaguely remember that. Didn't we used to make forts out of mud and sticks? I think both of you would agree that who would get help out a fort with me? Wait. Who would argue who would get to build a fort with me all the time? I never did that. I always built my own mud fort and it was always way better than yours. That's not what I remember, Ayumi. Didn't you always try to? Quiet! Let's get started on the sandcastle. As we work together to begin construction of a sandcastle, I begin to think back to our older days. The first day I met them was an interesting one. I was just moving in with my grandfather on that day. I didn't talk much then, I just kept to myself. I had a lot of issues then. I didn't know how to cope with them either. Ayumi and Momoko seemed to ignore that though. Even though I was largely unresponsive, they still dragged me along to play in the forest. They wouldn't give up on me until I started talking to them. It was after my grandfather started showing me astronomy that I began to come out of my shell. It was just something amazing and enlightening to a 6-year-old that there's something infinite out there. Momoko, stop putting on so much sand. Hey, you're the one doing that. Both of them are arguing over a sandcastle, of all things. I enjoy relaxing on the beach. It gives me plenty of time to think. Well, to think and daydream. These two around, I haven't had much time to myself. Mocha has done her best to try and stop me from daydreaming too. I think both of them are trying their best to get my attention here. What would they be doing? Why they would be doing that is beyond my comprehension. I wonder what they would possibly want to get out of hanging out with you. They've never acted like this in the past. Or if they have, I just haven't noticed it. So the question here is if they're acting abnormally or there's just been so much I haven't been noticing. I'll think about that later though. For now, I think it's time for a lunar voyage. I picture myself walking across the surface of the moon. It's white stone illuminated by the sun. Earth, in all of its green and blue splendor, sits in the sky, looking down on me like a clouded eye. As much as I dream about space, I often forget about the beauty of the planet I'm living on. Thousands of species, billions of people, countless stories, countless mysteries. I'd like to be able to actually look on Earth like this one day, from some faraway planet or moon, just reflecting on the world I left behind. Perhaps I should become an astronaut. You know how much I love space? It would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? Just imagine, one day space travel could be real. Seiji, come on. I open my eyes to see Momoko standing over me. You're not going to have any fun there. Come into the ocean. Looks like I don't have any choice. She already sees me by the arm and is dragging me into the water. In fact, she's gripped my arm enough to make it feel like it's going to snap. Now then, is there something I'm forgetting about? Where's Yumi? I was here a minute ago. There she is. We'll be back in a minute, Seiji. I wanted to be alone with her, goddammit! Ayumi's a buzzkill. Momoka gives off her black shape in the water. After a few moments, she emerges again, pulling out the desk looking at Yumi. Are you having fun, Ayumi? Don't you just love the beach? I know I do. Amy seems to wake up a little bit then. I thought I was done for. Oh well! Can't be helped! I don't need to do those lessons sooner rather than later! Sounds fine to me. She managed to say that before fainting again. We probably should get her somewhere where she can rest. I'm going to be heading back. Oh, but don't you want to stay at the beach for a bit longer? I guess you should rest on the beach. You can have fun, Mimoku. I'll keep an eye on her. Thank you, Seiji. You're always so selfless. I'll be back before you know it. I said, try the Yumiya. Why didn't you persuade me to play with you instead of sitting and guarding her? As dying movie out of the sea, Mimoku continues to merely dive through the waves. The two are akin to the sun and the moon. I really got to stop making comparisons to space now that I think about it. It's going to become a bad habit if I'm not careful. How long is this? 21 minutes. Yeah, this is a good time to end. Thank you for watching this episode of Sakura Beach. Seiji's still oblivious, as all hell. Maybe someday he'll figure out that the girls want to bang him. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.